everyone. Welcome back to Save with Judy and welcome to Monday Monthlies. That's what we're working on today, all of our monthly challenges. And we're going to be doing my likes and my little personal challenges that I do in this binder. And of course the Daily Dollar and the Let's Save Together in April. So as you can see, we have a whole lot to do today. And I'm so happy that you're here today to do it with me. Let's go ahead and count our money so we can get started because we do have a lot to do. And we're doing the calendar box too. Okay, I've got $25 here, and that is for the calendar box, and we'll put that in the back of our cash tray. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67. Uh-oh. Let's start over. I've got my money out of order here for some reason. Let's do this again. Sorry about that. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, $88 today to spend in our monthlies, or to save, not spend, in our monthlies. And a couple other little challenges. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. Let's move our calendar box binder out of the way because we're doing that last. So I'm going to move this right here for just a minute so we can scoot all of this over. And let's do our Daily Dollar first. Okay, so let's go to April. And I am not spending any money. So we're going to put a red S right there, and we're going to just push this to the side for just a minute because we're going to need it again. Okay, now let's go ahead and do our Let's Save Together in April. Let me move these over. Boy, I'm playing musical binders today. Today is no spend day, and we are saving $2 today because we're not spending any money today. I'm staying home today. I've got Etsy orders to get out, and I've got to get a couple of videos finished, so I'm not going anywhere today. Okay, so we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 in our Let's Save Together in April. Okay, now let's do our Daily Dollar. We've already done that. I'm sorry. Let's do, before we start the monthlies, let's get our little personal challenges done. Let's do that. Okay, rainy day. We had 3 rainy days this week. Yesterday was Saturday, and we had so much sunshine. It was absolutely beautiful. Loved being outside. And Sunday was rainy. Today, this is Sunday. I am filming this on Sunday evening. And it is raining outside hard. So we had 3 rainy days, and that is counting today. So we're going to put in $3. Okay, so let's see now what we have in rainy day. Okay, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, $34 in rainy day. I'm going to count that again. I'm thinking I didn't count that right. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Thinking I'm $5 off. I don't know how to check that. Sometimes I go searching for ones and I condense money to get ones. That's why sometimes I go. Did not go to exercise this week at all. Did not go to the pool. So no pool money for me. No spend is $5. Let me get out my Daily Dollar because that will tell me what days I had no spend. Okay. Wrong month. Tuesday the 1st was no spend day. And Thursday the 3rd was a no spend day. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That was our 5 days of no spend. I was pretty proud of myself. I did spend some money on Wednesday, though, and probably more than I should have. I did place an order on Amazon for a couple things. Okay, so let's put in our first $5 for April into our no spend envelope and get rid of the daily dollar now. Okay, and that's all we need this little binder for. We'll put that right back up there. And now we need this binder to do our likes. Okay, we had $10 that we're putting in for likes. And to do my likes, I count the amount of likes that I have on Mondays. And I had exactly 100, so that's $10. We do 10 cents each. It was 100 the last time I checked. Okay, so let's add up and see what this row of hands is. It's at 11, 10, 12, 13, that was a good week. 13, that was last week. And then back down to 10 this week. So $69. Lower than the last row, but not as bad as the second row. Okay, so we're going to pull this money out. Let's put our 10 in. Okay, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. And we are going to, like to use this Save the Likes money to use in other challenges. So that's what we're going to do with that money. We're going to put this back in here. And we'll start on the next row. And I want to thank you guys for hitting that like button because it helps me to save. Okay, let's do our little binder here. We saved $300 in a year by doing this little binder. We have saved $25 in January, $25 in February, $25 in March, and now we're into April. Okay, let's see. What color do we want to do for April? Let's do this purple. If it'll, right, yeah, it does. There we go. We're going to use that one for April. We're going to put in $9 today. 7, 8, and 9. I like to start with the highest number at the beginning of the month and go down. Okay, so there is our little binder for this week for our monthly savings. Okay, now let's do our scratcher for April. Set that right there. Let's roll the die and see which one we're going to do. Number 2. Let's do 1, 2. Let's go over here. $5. Okay, we'll go one more time. $1, 2. We'll go right here. Ooh, $12. So that's $17. I went over my budget for this. try to budget in my money here $12 for it, so I did go over. Let's need another 5. Okay, $5, $10, $15, $16, $17 is going into our April scratch off. Okay. So we are done with this one. Now let's do our saving through the seasons. And we're finished March last week. Now let's do April. I think I'll use the purple on this one. Let's do 10. So let's do this 5 and this 5. And yes, you did just see the cat fly off my pen and land in the floor. Okay, there's $10 into April in saving through the seasons. And I just love this challenge. Okay, we'll put that over here. Now, let's turn to our monthlies in our book here. I think I passed it up. Here we go. Okay, we're going to be coloring a little Easter basket in, and this is my challenge, the 2025. If you'd like to do this and catch up with us or whatever, it is below in my description. So we're going to do 5 in here today. So let's see, I'm going to do the basket this color. I think I'll do part of it that color. Okay, then we will do part of it this color. Okay, and then let's see. Let's do a purple egg. And a yellow egg. And a blue egg. Let's do this other color blue. And maybe this pink. Okay, now let's put in our $5 for this. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, $80 so far. Getting pretty close to 100, which would make us third of the way. Okay, now we have Norella's budgets, and we are working on her year-long challenge. And we're going to do this little heart. Okay, and let's do, let's do a little gold looking flower. Okay, let's put our $5 in for this week. I hope you guys had a good weekend. We did. We had a Saturday, we just kind of stayed around the house. I did things here, and then Saturday night I had 2 lives, our member live at 7 and our public live at 8, and we had a good time. We had some deep discussion on the public live, and it was really, really nice. And we just get to really know each other so well. And then, of course, today we went over to my sister-in-law's and had lunch over there, and we just had a nice, relaxing weekend. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, $80 in this one. Now we have this one from D Plans and Budgets, and we're starting the April challenge. I feel like there's 2 challenges there. There is. Here we go. And we are going to do 5 into this one, so we're going to do 2 and 3. So that's $5. And we did take the money out of this one at the end of the month, so there's no money to count. Okay, Betty Budgets. Okay, we have an egg to color here, you guys. Let's do the egg. This egg is pink. Get around these little daisies here. When I was a teenager, and later on in life too, daisies were my favorite flower. So Guy, every time he would bring me flowers, he would bring me daisies. And then even my my prom dress for my junior year had daisies on it. Get around these little circles. Okay. And when I go shopping for flowers in a couple weeks, I'm sure I will get a couple pots of Gerber daisies because I do love them. I usually get those to put on my the table on my patio. Okay, let's do this color. Okay, and let's get that center of the flowers. We're going to go yellow. And what color do we want to do the... Oh, let's do those dots in this green. Okay, so there is our first egg, and we're putting $5 in today. And again, this is one that I finished the challenge and took the money out, so there's no money to count. Now we have Craftco Budgets. And let's see, we're going to do 5 in here today. So let's do this 4 and this 1. And that'll be 5. Okay, and then Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. We're working on her little monthlies, and we're going to do 5 in here. So let's do this 2 and this 3, and that'll be 5. Okay, and then the Blessed Ladies Collaboration, which is a whole bunch of beautiful ladies. It is Blessed Budgets by Abigail, Grammy's Journey, I Desire Wealth, Nightlife, Budget for Success, Hop into Budget with Bunny, Lil's World, Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens, and CW Does Life. And we're going to be starting April. Let's see what I have left. I went over on my my budget for the, let's do that. I'm going to put these 2 ones in here, and I'm going to take out a 5 in my little extra pouch over here so we can put 5 in. But what I was going to say is I went over by $5, I guess, or something, $4 or something like that in my scratching challenge. So we need to put a little bit more in. Okay, so we're finished with this one. I think I'll put that in there with that. Okay. So we will set this aside, and we're going to get rid of our binder right here. And our pins, let's get them in this thing because we need room for the calendar box. Let's see what we can do today with $25. Okay, as long as I don't get any of those double and triple. There's a lot of them in here though. Okay, let's just roll them out. We have $25. I have 15 in 5s and 10 in 1s. And let's see what we're going to do today. And this calendar box is from Owl Always Saves. Let's go over here and choose one. Let's see what month we're going to. Oh, and it says roll a dice and double it. Let's see what month this is. Butterflies. Let me say it must be spring. Right there it is. Come on. I don't want you to be a high number. A 3. Okay, so we're doing $6. Let's color that in. Okay, and we're done with that little card. There's one down. And there's my $6. Now let's go somewhere to the center. Okay, we've got a fall one here. And it looks like maybe I've had this one before, and I've marked out the roll a dice and add 5 because I've already done it. Look at the ink on my fingers from that pen. Let's see. Must be, yeah, November. Okay. We owe it $4. That's what it says. Let's color in the other half. And let's clean the $4 off of here. Okay. So let's put $4 in, and then we're done with that card. I love this challenge. I just love it. Okay, let's go over here and choose one. Back to school at $10. Ooh, I can tell you right now, this is one I'm going to be splitting. Here it is. Roll a dice and add $10. Let's see what it is. A 2. So that means it's $12. So I'm going to color in half of it. And then I'm going to pay $6. I think that'll work. I'm not sure which. I think it's this one. Okay, let's do $6. I've got too many pins in here because well, let me just use this one. Okay, I owe it $6. Okay, and we're done with that card now. Okay, so we've got 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. And we're finished with that card. Let's see, I've got about $9 left. Let's go back over here. We've got winter gloves, and it says save $7. So let's find the winter gloves. I bet they're in January. Yep, there they are. Oh, we've already, this is the second time we've done this card. We only owe it $3. I must have paid $4. So now let's clean off the 3. And let's pay it $3. And it looks like we're done with January. Okay, we're done with that card. Okay, let's go to the center. Grateful and thankful. Save $7. That's got to be November. Yes. $7. So I have $6. We will have a $1 IOU. But we'll be finished with another card. Let's get that 5 down in there. And let me get out a little IOU here. I've got one that already has a $1 on it, so we'll just use that. Put it right there, and I'll know when I get back in here that I owe that one $1. Okay, we finished 5 cards today. Yay. Okay, let's get out our little finish pouch. And then get our cards we have not finished yet put in here. And tomorrow is Scratching Tuesday. So I actually will have 2 videos up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Scratching Tuesday, which is my regular video, but I'm also going to have the video up for the HOP financial goals. Tomorrow is my day, and I hope that you will join me for that. And I'm just hoping that I do it justice. So I will see you tomorrow. Be sure to watch the financial goals, and you'll see what my goals are for this year and where I'm at. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you hit the like button. I really appreciate it. The likes on Monday is where I save my likes from. And also, if you have not subscribed, please do so. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And by all means, leave me a comment. I love your comments, and I love reading them. Check out our membership. Our membership is really growing. And I hope that you will consider sticking around. And I hope that you enjoy my videos. And always remember, I love you.